guys, my name is Emily and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to Am I the Idiot, episode 4 I think. Today's choice of drink, because you always know I start these videos off with my choice of drink, is a Diet Coke. And today's Am I the Idiot is going to be a juicy one. As you can see, you've got the snippets of them from the title. But before we get into that, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know from whenever I upload. I upload every Monday and Friday at 5pm BST and every Wednesday on my blog channel at 5pm BST. Also go on my TikTok and my Instagram, both Emma's Live. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so I have Am I the Idiot episode 5, sorry. So I've got my 3 ones on here on my notes app. Let's go. Am I the idiot for giving my daughter $60 a week but my son nothing? Okay. Alright, 45 female, have 2 kids, 17 female and 15 male. We moved earlier this year to be closer to my parents as my house parents is declining. Oh, I'm sorry. My daughter was excited about the move, but my son has struggled to adjust. Due to the move, my job has shifted to hybrid and I need to do a work from home setup. My bedroom is too small and the only options were the lounge or one of the kids' rooms during school hours. 17 female and 15 male, okay. I proposed this to him. My son flat out refused. No way in hell. But my daughter offered her room and half joked but charged me for rent for the space. I thought it was fair. Yeah, that is fair. As I get 20 day work from home allowance, I agreed to give it to her if she was okay with me setting up her office in her room. I work from 8:30 until 5 and she usually starts homework right after I finish, so it works out well. Now issue. My son is annoyed that his sister is getting $60. I don't do regular allowances, just canteen money, about $10 a week, okay, and other needs as they come up. I told him that he has the same luck and opportunity and was now out of luck. He got angry and brought up the move and saying he never gets to see his friend. For the record, I drive him back to visit every 2 weeks for visits. I told him I understood his feeling but said I wouldn't tolerate being spoken to like that. He then started an argument with his sister too, going in on her for being an opportunist something, and she called him a whiny little something. To cool off, I offered one of them the option to stay at the grandparents for the night, not as a punishment but to spread the tension. My son opted to go, and while dropping him off, my mum told me I was favoring my daughter and should be paying them equally. My dad disagreed, saying my son had the chance but was out of luck. Am I the idiot? Okay, there's a bit of ETA, extra. I don't know what ETA stands for. The conversation took place over the course of an afternoon. I didn't immediately agree to the deal with my daughter. Okay, I offered it to my son, who reiterated hell no and get the out of my room. I also should mention the reason I have the smallest room is due to the lack of insulation in the ceiling and flooring, making it damp. And as we're heading into winter, I wasn't sending either of the kids in there. Fair enough. The room also splits a single bed and a set of drawers, but it's essentially no other space at all. We own the house in Auckland, New Zealand, and I don't have the spare cash to get insulated at the moment, or even fit any from that in there. I would say you're not the idiot. But I do see your son's point of view of how he would be like, oh, but, like, that's not fair. You're giving her the money, but not me. But, like, he did have the opportunity. Maybe you could try and see if there's a way for, like, him to get the money as well. Like, if there's a way that if he does something for you, or if he gives you a bit of space for this or something. See if that works out. Okay. Number 2. Am I the idiot for wanting... Let's have a quick drink break. Oh, I love a Diet Coke. Okay, number 2. Am I the idiot for wanting to grab our food from the DoorDasher? This may sound silly, but I'm fuming a little. I need to know if I was allowed. Okay. Tonight my husband and I ordered out for dinner, and when I saw the name of the DoorDashers, I recognised it. We live in a small town, and this is a man who frequents my work. I asked my husband if he could grab the food from the DoorDash because I didn't want any guys to know where I live. Fair enough. My husband immediately got cagey about my question. He has recently been acting jealous whenever I speak of men in basically any way. Ooh, and then he responded to my question, really bothered me. He fought me on why I wouldn't want this guy to know where I live. I'm like, for one, I'm in my teenagers, and for two, I just don't want a random dude that comes into my work to know where I live. Why is that weird? And he defends this man by saying he doesn't know, saying he's just trying to do his job. I got so frustrated I walked away. He said he wasn't trying to fight, but to me this is a safety thing. For reference, I'm a cashier in a small store in our small town. He would definitely recognise me. He also doesn't know my name. We don't wear name tags at work, so he wouldn't known it was my house from my order. So Reddit, am I the idiot for asking my husband to grab food from the DoorDasher? I would say no, but also yes, because I see your husband's point of view, and I do see your point of view, but also I know it's a safety thing, but like, I don't know. Anyway, this is an update. Let me read the update. This isn't really much, but last night he did apologise for making me mad. After reading your comments, I did bring it back up and made sure he understood why I got upset. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Make sure he understood why you got upset and why I asked him to do the thing in the first place and how it purely was a safety thing. He said, I know, that's why I apologise. And I said, I know you apologise for making me mad, but do you actually understand where I'm coming from? And he said he does, but that he apologised already and that I hadn't apologised for snapping at him. I said, I'm sorry for snapping at you when you made me feel like I was doing something wrong, when I asked for help in a situation that made me feel unsafe. I really appreciate everyone who takes it and putting things in perspective for me. We've been having a lot of spats like this, and I feel like I'm going insane half the time because he treated me like I've done something wrong, and I don't think I have. I know there's a lot going on in my relationship that I need to figure out, but thank you guys for making me realise I wasn't crazy on this one. You're welcome. Last one. Am I the idiot for not offering to host a birthday party at my house? Ooh, okay. I'm going to immediately say this one, I'm going to try and immediately say no. Am I the idiot for not offering a birthday party at my house? No, it's your house. But anyway, there's always more to the story, so let's read after a quick drinking to do. Sorry, I don't know why, but I'm really thirsty today. So. Let's go. Last one. Am I the idiot? Let me read the question again. Am I the idiot for not offering to host a birthday party at my house? Okay, so this kind of blew out of nowhere, and I'm still confused about it. Okay, I have a pretty spacious house, not to be that guy. My girlfriend and I was talking about her upcoming party, and at one point she joked or casually mentioned how perfect my house would be for a party. Lots of space and my backyard, etc. Okay, I'm getting the picture. I didn't think much of it at first, but I said something like, but I'm not really a fan of hosting big parties here. Fair enough. I wasn't rude about it, I just was setting a boundary in case that was something seriously considering. Hosting a party isn't really my thing. I don't like dealing with big groups, the planning, clean up, or people being in my space. The thing is, it wasn't just a theoretical idea. She hadn't actually planned anything. It was just a theoretical idea. She hadn't actually planned anything, but after I said that, her mood completely changed. She said it felt like I didn't want to celebrate her or do anything special for her birthday. Or that I was being weirdly territorial about how she spent a lot of time in. I offered to help plan something else, like a venue, a trip, a dinner, or even a trip, but now she's upset and kind of cold towards me. I didn't mean to shut anything down. I just didn't want to open it. I want it at my house, especially when it wasn't even real plan. So am I the idiot? No, it's your house. You're allowed to do what you want. I can understand why she would feel like you're not celebrating her and feels like you want nothing to do with her. But also, it is your house, and I know she spent time there. But if you don't want to deal with all the hassle of, because I've not really hosted a proper party, but I've hosted people at my house, and it's ag, and I do. Whenever I go around to people's houses and they've had me, I do thank them. I always I always say, oh, do you want me to help you do this? Do you want me to help you do that? Because I know the ag it is. And frustrating sometimes as well. Because you just want 5 seconds of peace, but you can't because people are at your house. And also, if you don't like large groups of people, then no. So I say no, but also talk to her about why. And explain why you don't want to. And I know you've offered again, but offer again. And just say, look, we could do this, or why don't we do this at your house, or why don't we, you know what, I'll pay for it. If you want to do a party somewhere, I will pay for it. Offer it. Maybe that might work. To the outro. That's all of them, so to the outro. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed my Am I the Idiot series, go and watch the following in the playlist. If not, make sure to like and subscribe. If you don't want to, go and watch another video if you want. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know whenever I upload. I upload every Monday and Friday at 5 PM BST. Every Wednesday on my vlog channel at 5 PM BST. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys next week or next time for a brand new video. Happy Pride Month, by the way. Love you all. And remember, your love, your value, your reference in the world. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.